there no after the file కింద symbol ఉందా? So if you click on this symbol you will get source file and project. Now you are only doing normal codes, you are not doing a project, so project is not needed for you. So what you have to open? Source file. So source file open చేసినప్పుడు like this blank file will be opened. So here you need to write the code. After writing the code, what you have to do? You have to run the code. So when you click on the run, it will show saving option. So akkada em cheyali, name ichi you have to save. You don't need any .c extension there. It will include .c also. Adi .c ni include cheskoni undi, .c పెట్టాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. Simple గా you have to give a name and you have to save. So after saving itself it will be executing. So akkada em రాలేదు కాబట్టి it will showing the error. So when you are having any errors it will show. So after rectifying them it will execute and it will show the answer. Is that okay? So ela open cheyali, ela rayali, is this clear? So now first we have seen first ever program, that is hello world, right? So hello world. So starting line is hash include studio.h and int main, then we are having inside the main printing of hello world. So for the sake of returning the output we are having return 0. Is it clear kada? So what we are doing, we are including input and output header file into the code. After including we will start the main block. So main block anedi starting ending anedi undali kabatti we are using curly braces. If we are going to open a brace, which means their code is and a block of code is going to be started. Is that clear? So when we close, it means block of code is going to be ended. Is that clear? So now what is the output this code will be giving? That's it. So shall I run the code? So what we are getting as output? Hello world. Is this clear? So output anedi ila vastundi. So it took just fraction of seconds, am I right? So fraction of seconds lo when I click on the run, it has compiled, after that it has executed and it is showing the output. Is that clear? So next data types. So what are the data types? Basic data types: integer, float, character and double. Is that okay? Shall I decrease the size? Is this visible? This is enough, right? So as you know, hash include studio.h is nothing but we are including the header file. Into main is nothing but we are going to the start main block. So after what I am doing, I have declared number as integer. So I took 14 as my value. Okay, value 14 ani teeskunnanu. After that I am taking float. So float is another data type. In that float I am taking variable name as decimal. Decimal is my name of the variable. So in decimal what I am storing? 29.14, that is my value that I am storing. So likewise I took one character and double. Is that okay? So these are the 4 basic data types. Am I clear? So after that what I am doing? I am printing my integer value and my floating point value, character and double value. So I am printing. So further what I am using? Printf. So printf lo em chestunnanu, number is percentile d. So percentile d is nothing but number only, right? Variable name enti number e kada. So that's the sake I am giving number variable there. So alaga decimal enti decimal e. So for character, letter is the name of variable and for double, value is the name of the variable. So what it will print? Em vastundi output lo? Number is 14, decimal is 14.29 and letter is n, then value is minus 14.291429 alaga. So whatever the number I have given, that will be displaying in the output. So shall I run the code? So for running you need to click on that symbol, that's it. It will run and it will show the output. So see, number is 14 and decimal is the value and then whatever we have taken in that, that is showing. Is this clear? So letter normal ga mobile compiler lo teeskoledannaru kada, now it is taking, right? Is that okay? Did you find the difference? Clear? So shall I go for next code? So next time we have learned comments. So what are the types of comments? Single line comments, multi-line comments. So single line comment ante we are going to write only within the one line. So no need of giving ending. Why? Because end of the line itself indicates the end of comment. But you need to start with the double slash, which means this is the starting of the comment. So here in comment I have took that this is a comment. Adi code lo execute avutunda? No. Did it is ఏదైనా ఎఫెక్ట్ చూపిస్తుందా కోడ్ పైన? no effect will be there on the code and it will not execute in the output. But what it is doing, it is telling that it is a comment. Is that okay? So what will be the output for this? Good morning. Run the code once. So you are getting good morning and it is not showing any impact on the code. Simply it is telling that whatever the logic that we have written in the code. Is that okay? So next is multi-line comments. So what are multi-line comments? Multi-line comments are nothing but which comments are more than one line. Under more than one line in a comments are multi-line comments. So here multi-line comments ki we are having starting and also we are having ending. Why? Because we don't know where it is going to be started and where exactly it is ending. So for that what we have to do, we have to mention the starting and ending as well. So what we are doing with the help of slash and asterisk, we are going to start, and whatever the thing we have started with that only we are going to end, which means asterisk and slash. Is that clear? So now here what is the comment? This is a comment which not be executed. So ఏం చెప్తుంది, అదొక కమెంట్, అది ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవ్వదు అని చెప్తుంది. సో వాట్ ఆన్సర్ విల్ గెట్ ఇన్ అవుట్పుట్? హలో ఎవ్రీవన్. సో డిడ్ ఇట్ impacting anything? No, it is not impacting the code. Simply it is telling that is a comment in that code. Is that clear? So what output will be getting? Hello everyone. Clear? Fine. So shall I move for next topic? So next we have seen operators, right? Next time we have completed operators. So what are types of operators? Unary operators, binary operators, ternary and special operators. So in unary we are having unary. Unary. Okay. So unary operators and enti, it is nothing but increment, decrement, plus and minus. Unary indicates the operations which are going to happen on a single value. Antena single value paina edaina operation cheste, that is called as unary operator. So we can do with a single value, we can increment the value by 1 or we can decrement the value by 1 and we can convert its type to positive into negative, negative into positive, vice versa. Is that clear? So అందులో ఏముంటాయి, ఇంక్రిమెంట్ is of two types, pre increment, post increment. So pre means previous itself, first itself it will increment the value, after incrementing it will print the value. But in post, first it will print the value, then for the next time it will increment the value. So this is about pre increment and post increment. So what about decrement? Decrement will decrease the value by 1. So in this also we are having again pre-decrement and post-decrement. So if you are doing pre-decrement, it means it will decrease the value by 1. So first itself it will decrease, then it will give the value. But when it comes for post-decrement, first it will take the value, then for the next time it will decrease the value. Am I clear? Is that okay? So now see, I am taking value of a as 14. What is my value of a? 14. Am I right? So after 14, what I am taking? I took variable b. Why I took? Why? Because I am going to use that b in my code. So I am using b. So that is the reason I have mentioned b also. If you are not mentioning whatever you are using in your code, then what happens? It will show error. What kind of error it will show? Whatever you are using that was unknown for me. So it will tell undefined. So undefined is nothing but it is telling us whatever you are using that was unknown for me. Is that okay? And నాకు తెలియదు అని చెప్పి రిటర్న్ ఇస్తుంది. So now what I am doing? Firstly, I took value of b is equals to a. So ఇప్పుడు b value ఏంటి? 14. So when I am printing here, first b, what will be printed? 14. So first 14 will be printed. After that what I am doing? b is equals to pre-increment. Plus plus here means what? Pre-increment. So pre-increment means first it will increment the value. So 14 becomes 15 now and I am printing that 15. Is that clear? So then what I am doing? I am doing pre-decrement. So which means value has to be decremented by 1. So 14. So after that a plus plus I am doing. So here in the a plus plus what will be happening? First value will be printed. For the next time it will increase the value. So first value is 14 only. So after that what we are doing? We are converting the type of data. So we are positive value we are having, that we are converting into negative value. So for the next time value is 15 and we are doing minus. So it will become minus 15 and for the next time we are modifying it into the positive value. So what it will happen? It will become plus 15. So as we predicted, output will be 14, 15 and 2 times 14, then minus 15 and 15. So check the output. Clear? 14, 15, 14, 14 and minus 15 and 15. Did you got the idea how it is coming? Is this clear? So shall I go for next? So what is the next? We are having binary operators. So what are binary operators? Which are going to happen on two values. So two values paina operations అనేవి perform చేస్తే that is nothing but binary operators. So binary operators includes as arithmetic operators, assignment operators, relational operators, logical and bitwise operators. These are 5 types of operators. What are those? Binary. So in binary firstly we will have what we are having first? Arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators అంటే ఏమొస్తాయి? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. Am I right? Am I clear? So first what I took a value, b value as 29 and 14. My value of a is 14, value of b is 29 and I am taking c for the purpose of printing output. Antena output ni print cheyadaniki c ane variable ni vadutunnanu. So here this is default input or user input. Default. Why default? We are directly assigning the value, so it is default. We are not taking from the user, so it is not user input. Is that okay? Clear? So now what I am doing? C is equals to a plus b. So what is the value? 43. Am I right? So here C will be printing 43. So addition is 43, it will print. So after that a minus b. So 14 minus 29 means minus 15. So subtraction is minus 14. After that what we are having? C is equals to a asterisk b, which means we have to do the product of a and b. So what is the product? 406. Then a divided by b. So a by b means 14 by 29. What is the value? 0 point something we are going to get. So after that a modulus b. So if you do 14 modulus 29, then whatever the value we are going to get, we will get here. Is that okay? So shall we run the code? Is that clear? Addition is 43, subtraction is minus 15 and multiplication 406, division is 0. Why it is giving 0? Why not 0 point the decimal number? Because in the output we took percentile d, not percentile f. Percentile d will include only integer, not the decimal. Adi decimal ni consider cheyadu. So we are only getting 0. So modulus we got as 14. Is that clear? So shall I go for next code? So next operator enti assignment operators. So in assignment operators what we are having? We are having assigning of a value. Oka value ni ela assign chestamo. How many ways are there to assign a value? That is nothing but assignment operators. So they are equals to, addition equals to, subtraction equals to, multiplication equals to, division equals to, modulus equals to. These are the operators. Am I right? Is that clear? So now first what I am taking value of A and I have took B. Okay. So what I am doing, I am equaling B with A, which means I am assigning value A to B. Antena A ni B ki assign chestunnanu. So now value of B is 14 again. So what it will printing? Value is 14. Am I right? So after that what I am doing, B plus equals to A, which means B is 14 plus 14 is equals to B. Antena B is equals to B plus A is whatever we are doing here. So 14 plus 14, what value will get? 28. So now value of B, at first it has to print 14. So after 14, 28. So now value of B is 28. So B is equals to, B minus equals to A means B is equals to B minus A. What is the value of B? 28. 28 minus 14. So what value will get? 48. So for this time it will print 14. So next what we are having? B multiplication equals to A, which means B is equals to B into A, which means 14 into 14, 196. Then after what we are having? B division is equals to A, which means 196 divided by 14. So what is the value? 14. So after that B modulus equals to A means B is equals to B modulus A, which means 14 modulus 14. Am I right? So 14 modulus 14 means we will get 0. So as we predicted, this was the output. So shall we see is that correct or not? So we got value is 14, 28, again 14, 196, 14 and 0. So whatever we predicted, that was the actual output. Is this clear? So both balance ayaya? Clear, right? So what are next operators? Relational operators. తిన్నారా మార్నింగ్? లేదా? ఇప్పుడు తింటారు కదా. సో ఎనర్జీ కొంచెం ఇక్కడ అయిపోగొట్టుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, యూ కెన్ గో అండ్ యూ కెన్ ఈట్ వెల్. ఇస్ దట్ ఓకే? So now relational operators. So what are relational operators? Which are going to tell the relation among two values. They are less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, and not equals to. Am I right? So both the sides will have the values. So if that condition or that expression is satisfying, then it will give true, which means 1 as output. So if this expression is not satisfying, then it will give false, so output will be 0. Am I right? Okay. So check first what I am taking. I am taking A value as 14, B value as 29. Is that okay? So for the sake of printing output, I took C. So ఎందుకు కన్ఫ్యూజన్ లేకుండా ఉండాలని C కూడా తీసుకున్నాను. So it is not mandatory every time you need to take C. But me, why I am taking? For the sake of output to the clear appearance. So first I am doing C is equals to A less than B. This is less than, this is greater than. Is this clear? So first less than ante whatever the left hand side, that is the smaller value, this is the greater value. So check 14 less than 29. Is this true or not? True. So what output will get? 1. Why? True indicates 1. So first 1 we are getting. Here we are printing percentile D, right? So it will print 1. So then A greater than B. So is A is greater than B? No. 14 is not greater than B. So what we will get? 0. Am I right? So next what we are checking? A less than or equals to B. which means either it could be less than or it could be equal. Both can be happen. So what is the value? A is 14, 29. So 14 is less than 29 but not equal. So 1 is satisfying, so it will show true. So true means 1. So next what we are having, A is greater than or equals to B. So is that condition is satisfying? No. So what will be the output? So after that A is equals to B. Is A is equals to B? No. Both 14 and 29 are not equal. So it will show 0 again. So A not equals to B means true. Why? Because A is 14, B is 29, both are not equal. So it will show 1. So check the output. So we got what? 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So whatever we predicted and we got, both are same. Is that clear? Is this okay? So got the idea what are relational operators? So can I move for the next code? So what is next topic? Logical operators. So what are logical operators? And or not. So and is nothing but if the both hand side expressions are true, then it will result true. If one hand side is false, it will give false. So then logical or means if either left side or right side expression could be true. If both are true also, it will show true. If one of the expression is true also, it will give true. Am I right? So if both are not equal, both are not true, both are false, then only it will give false. This is about and or. So what about not? If that is true, it will give false. If that is false, it will give true. Vice versa. Is this clear? So first our value of A and B are 14 and 29. So what we are checking, A is less than B. Is that true? A is less than B, that is true, and A greater than B means false. So this results false. Am I right? True and false. True and true untene true vastundi. So we are having one false, so it will show false, which means it will give 0. Then what we are having, A is less than or equals to B, which means it is less than only, it will give true or false? True. Or then A is equals to B means false. So in the case of or, either one could be true. So 1 is true, it will give true. So true means 1. So here A is equals to B. Antena? So A is equals to B ante 14 is equals to 29. Either it is false or true. False. So false. Not false ante? So true. So what it will print? 1. So what is the output for this? 0, 1, 1. And is 0, or is 1, and not is 1 we have to get. Is that okay? See, and is 0, or is 1, and not is also 1. So whatever the output we got, that was correct. So after logical operators, we learned bitwise operators. Bitwise hai na? So what are bitwise operators? ఏంటి బిట్వైజ్ ఆపరేటర్స్ చెప్పండి. బిట్వైజ్ అండ్ బిట్వైజ్ ఆర్, బిట్వైజ్ ఎగ్జార్ అండ్ కాంప్లిమెంట్, లెఫ్ట్ షిఫ్ట్ అండ్ రైట్ షిఫ్ట్. ఇస్ దట్ ఓకే? సో ఫర్ అండ్ ట్రూత్ టేబుల్ ఈజ్ లైక్ ఇఫ్ ద బోత్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్స్ ఆర్ 1 అంటే 2 బిట్స్ కూడా 1 ఉంటే ఇట్ విల్ గివ్ 1 యాజ్ రిజల్ట్. ఇఫ్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ ద 1 ఈజ్ 0, ఇట్ విల్ గివ్ 0. సో ఆర్క్ అయితే ఏదో ఒకటి ఇట్ హ్యాస్ 1. So 1 value unte bit value will be result as 1. So XOR key, it is of opposite signs. If 1 is 1, another should be 0. If it is 0 avute inkoti 1 avali. That is the truth table for XOR. Opposite signs undali. So first emundi and. So and ante A and B. Is that okay? So what is the value of 14? Can anyone tell? So shall I write again? So how will convert the type of like decimal into binary? First you have to take 2 to the power of 0, 1. This is enough, right? So this value 0. Is this 0? And so on. We can take more numbers. So now our value is 14. సో 14 మీన్స్ ఎలా రాస్తారు, 8 plus 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 4 14. So these bits we have to activate and rest of the bits we need to inactive. So this is the value of 14. So what is 29? Next value ఏంటి, to the power of 5 అంటే 32. So 16 plus 4 plus 2. 16 plus 4 plus 2. So rest of the bits zeros. So ఇది 29. So ఇది ఇదా 16 plus 8 and so what is the value, to the power of 0 1 2. So ఇది 4, ఇది 8. So 8 plus 4, so it is 12. We are getting for and 12. Okay, so next we are having R. So R and either one bit can be true. So check. So what is the value, 16 plus 8, 24 plus 4, 28, 30, 31 we are getting. Is that okay? So after that what we are having, XOR. So XOR అంటే ఎనీ వన్ షుడ్ బి 1 అంటే ఆపోజిట్ సైన్స్ ఉండాలి, ఒకటి 1 ఉంటే ఒకటి 0 ఉండాలి. ఇఫ్ 1 ఈజ్ 0 1 షుడ్ బి 1, ఇఫ్ 1 ఈజ్ 1 దెన్ అనదర్ షుడ్ బి 0. సో చెక్ ఫస్ట్ వన్. So what is the value, 16 plus 2 plus 1. So 16 plus 2 18, 18 plus 1 19 we are getting. So complement we are doing for A. So what is the value of A, 14. So 14 complement means A plus 1 whole minus, am I right? So 14 plus 1 whole minus means we will get 15 minus 15. So whatever the value we are getting for bits or not, we'll check. So what is the value of 14? 1 1 1 0. This is the 14. Sorry, we have to take from the left, right? 0 1 1 1. This is value of 14. So for this we need to add 1 and in front we have to give minus. So 0 1 ante it will give 1 1 and not is, sorry, XOR is 19, complement is minus 15 and left shift is 56, right shift is 3. This is clear? Okay. So left shift right shift lo em chestamu, will move bits towards the left for the left shift. How many bits we are mentioning there, that many bits will move. If it is right then we will move to the right side. Is that clear? So మిగిలిపోయిన bits em పెడతారు, zeros. Clear, right? So can I move on to the next topic? So by this our bitwise operators are completed and our binary operators are completed. So now ternary. So ternary is nothing but we'll have 3 values or 3 expressions. So first one is condition. So if that condition is true then we'll execute the or we'll go for the expression 2. If that condition is false we'll go for the expression 3. ఇది expression 1, expression 2, expression 3. If this expression 1 is true, so we have to go for the expression 2. If this is false, expression 3. So ఒకవేళ condition true అయింది, so what is the variable, expression 2. If condition goes false, so what is the variable, expression 3. This is clear, right? So now int age and what I am using in my code. So I have mentioned them. ఎందుకు మెన్షన్ చేస్తాను, అవి యూజ్ చేస్తాను కాబట్టి I am saying to the compiler these are the things I am going to use in my code so that it won't give any error for my code. So ఏం చేస్తున్నాను, I am taking enter your age. So what it will print, enter your age. So I am entering some 19 now. Okay, so my value of age is 19. So age లో 19 అనేది it is going to store by the scanf line. So తర్వాత ఏం చేస్తున్నాము, we are having what, so what is equals to what, if age is greater than or equals to 18 అంటే greater than or equals to 18 then it should print eligible for voting. If not not eligible for voting. This has to be printed as output. So check 19 is greater than or 18 or not. So condition is true. So if condition is true, what should it print? Eligible for voting. So if I am entering 12, so condition goes false. So what it should print? Not eligible for voting. Is that clear? So shall we check? So as we expected, it is giving enter your age. So enter 19 there, eligible for voting. So close that and again run. So when we are again running, again it is showing enter your age. Now we are giving some lesser number than 18. Let us take 14. So if we are taking 14, it is showing us not eligible for voting. Clear? So this is all about your ternary operators. So after ternary operators, what we are having? Special operators. So what are special operators? Comma, size, address and pointer, double pointer. So comma is nothing but having less precedence. If you allocate more than one value, it will take the first value. This is about comma. So what about size? So how many number of bytes it is going to occupy, that is the size of data. So if you are taking float, then it will give 4 bytes. If you are taking character, it will give 1. So like so on. So coming to address, so whatever the location it has to be stored, a location like the store avutundo, that location has some address. So when we return back the address, that whatever the address of that location is there, that is going to be returned as output. Is that okay? So a address location like the store and the address anedi, it is giving back as a output. For that we will use operator ampersand, and for size we will use operator size of braces. So within the braces you need to mention the variable. Is it clear? So and pointer means, pointer is nothing but a variable which is going to store another variable. So double pointer ante a pointer which is going to store another pointer. Am I right? Is this clear? So now we are only having size and address. So as per this code, size is for a, it will show 4 bytes. Okay? So size for int is 4 bytes and address is whatever the location it is having, that address it will be coming out. Is that okay? Shall we run? So size is 4 and address is some 6487628 something we got. So that is my address of that location wherever I am storing that value of a. అంటే a అనేది ఇలా ఒక లొకేషన్ లో స్టోర్ అవుతుంది కదా. సో ఈ లొకేషన్ కు ఉన్న అడ్రస్ ఏంటి? 6487628. దిస్ ఇస్ ద అడ్రస్. And how many bytes it is occupying?
4 bytes.
It is occupying 4 bytes. Is this clear? So our special operators are clear. Everything was fine. So this is all about your operators.